I did say that I'm going to be on a head-to-head matchup though, so let's start off with that on Thursday. In Oregon, there's a Rory versus Brooks line, and although I like Rory potentially in one of my props for the entire weekend, Brooks, the unknown factor, has him at plus 105 for round one to in a head-to-head matchup with Rory. I like that. I know he's still coming off of that arthroscopic knee surgery that he just recently had, but that unknown factor, Brooks shows up for majors. I know that much.
Yeah, Brooks 100% shows up for majors, Higgins. I am not backing him in any way, shape, or form. Unfortunately, I love Brooks Koepka, especially in majors, but yeah, I can't pull the trigger on him with the knee surgery. Too much uncertainty for me there.
Let's get into some of our weekend picks though, because Brett, with the Masters, with any of these, you get a lot of options. You can go outright winners. You can go top fives, top tens, top 20s to make the cut, miss the cut. You can go any which way, Brett. Which way are you going?
I think I'm gonna bet top 20s this year, Higgins. I took a lot of outright winners last year. Cameron Smith gave me the ride of a lifetime, and we just fell a little bit short in November. I'm still pulling for you, Cam. I hope you do well this week. But there are two guys I like with their where their odds are at to finish in the top 20. One of them, Will Zalatoris Higgins. He's a young player on the tour. He actually turned pro in 2018. He's 24 years old. But over the last year, he's finished top seven in the Farmers, top six at the US Open, and a top five at the Shriners Hospital event. So he is playing good golf right now. He's a debutante this week at Augusta. But he's a guy that I kind of look to play above his number right now. He's just playing really good golf. He's a young kid. He might not know what he doesn't know, Higgins.
Betting on the unknown factor, betting on the youth, I like it. Why not? But I'm going to go with the man that won it last year in a top five, Dustin Johnson at plus 185. He's the favorite to win it again this year. I'm not going to necessarily be on it in the outrights right now. I am in a different pick a little bit later on, but Dustin Johnson to finish in the top five, I think that feels almost like a lock, Brett, because he's gonna be up there. It's hard to beat this man.
Yeah, I do not like picking against Dustin Johnson. I think the hardest thing is in the outright market is like, well, it's probably going to be Dustin Johnson or. And the fact that his name is always up there, that's really hard for me to overlook. So I think in the top five market at plus 185, that seems fair, Higgins. I do have one last bet before we get into all years.
Okay.
Patrick Reed, also plus money to finish in the top 20. That's kind of crazy to me. In the official world golf rankings right now, he's the seventh best golfer on tour. In the FedEx Cup rank, he's the 20th best golfer on tour. Both those numbers, Higgins, are in the top 20 for those listening. And he is plus 115 to finish in the top 20 at this event. I understand this is a tough field. I understand this is a tough golf course, but this is a man that 2 years ago won on this golf course. So, not my favorite guy on the PGA Tour, but at plus 115 to finish in the top 20, give me Patrick Reed all day.
I agree. It's hard to agree because like I say and you say, don't really like the guy, but he is playing well. He has won at Augusta before. I'm gonna have him in one of the interesting combos that we have out here, Brett, of a top finish parlay. DeChambeau, Tony Finau, Patrick Reed, all top 10 at plus 2200. All three names I know can perform at Augusta. Who knows if they can all finish in the top 10? I love the return. I love the value of that parlay they have set up there, though, so I'm going to play that one, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a lot of fun. I have a feeling that is something I like to call you're going to be sweating that one out all weekend long. Higgins just watching that scoreboard fighting for the top 10, trying to do the math. Okay, he's got 4 holes left. If this happens, if this guy hits it into the water on 17, we got a shot here. But, you'll have a lot of fun watching those 3 guys play all weekend. To be honest, they should all be in it on Sunday.
I like to have different options out, and with golf, you can have some great returns if you get creative with it. And I got creative with it. And before I get to my most creative bet, Brett, I'm going to talk about another trio I have, which is Jon Rahm, Jordan Spieth, or Rory McIlroy to win, plus 400. Now, Jordan just won last week. Rory and Jon Rahm, who knows? I like them in there together, plus 400. That's pretty good to me. But Brett, the most interesting pick I think I have, you can bet on the top lefty to finish. Now, Bubba's the favorite, but
Okay.
Phil Mickelson plus 350, why not?
Why
Come on,
not?
Phil.
Just
Come
go,
on, Phil.
Let's hit some bombs.
Let's hit some bombs, Phil. Have a weekend, have some fun. Here we go.
You know what, Higgins? If you're gonna bet on a Patrick Reed, you might as well bet on a Phil Mickelson too. So just have some fun this weekend. Root for Lefty, and maybe he's got some magic. He's won there twice, so does he have one more in his bag?
And who knows, the 4-day event, lots of bet opportunities, round opportunities that you can have. So make sure to follow us on our social media at MBB Pod on Twitter, at Next Best Bet on Instagram, and the Next Best Bet Facebook page, because we may have some picks in between now and our next episode on the Masters. Who knows? Some of those will keep us entertained, though, through the weekend, though, Brett.